Hi, my name is Matthew. I'm a 19-year-old male from California. My sign is Scorpio, my favorite color is orange, and I was born without a penis. I was a question on last week's quiz. I am a man in a woman's body. I am transgendered, and this is my coming out to you. Are you a boy or a girl? He asked me on the playground in kindergarten, and I didn't know what to say. So I looked down at my shoes, and they had Buzz Lightyear on them, and I looked at his shoes, and they had Buzz Lightyear on them. And they were the same, except for mine were blue and his were green. And I looked up at his hair, and saw that it was cut short, and knew that mine was just as short, but I looked at him, and I said, "I am a girl, but please don't tell anyone." And he didn't. And it was fine. Because I was 5, and he was 6, and it didn't matter. And he still sat next to me at lunch, and he still picked me first for his baseball team in PE. But then we got older, and his voice dropped, and he grew up, and I grew out, and it started to matter. What didn't matter was that I had used the men's bathroom for the first time in 3rd grade. What didn't matter was that I avoided and hated family events because I couldn't wear a shirt and tie like my cousins. What didn't matter is that every time I went into the bathroom, I admired my flat chest and dreaded the moment anything would grow on those sacred bones. I was isolated. I couldn't play sports with the boys. They didn't want a girl on their team, and I could not hang out with the girls because I had nothing in common with them. It was difficult growing up like this, being so confused. As I got older, I hit an age where sexuality became a big factor in my life. I knew that I had liked girls from the time I chased them around the playground in kindergarten with the other boys. As I began to explore my sexuality in the LGBT community, I became more aware of the gender side of the spectrum. I started doing research into genderqueer and transgender things. It was reassuring to know that there were other people that felt the same way as I did, that I was not alone. Last spring, I came out to my friends and family as being a transgendered male. I started going by the name Matthew, and I have been living full-time as a male ever since. This is really difficult, even in daily life. The topic of gender diversity is uncomfortable, even with close family and friends, and I have lost some important people to me because of this. The percentage of violent attacks on transgender individuals is extremely high, and it's difficult to feel safe even around many people. Policies and rules get in my way. Even the University of Denver has a policy that says you cannot use the bathroom of the opposite sex. Well, guess what? I break policy every day when I walk into that bathroom. Bouncers at clubs are now my judges, and the TSA is my jury. Anything having to do with my birth name is embarrassing. Showing my driver's license is humiliating. I would like nothing more than to exist as just one more white privileged male in this American society, but because of my position, that's not going to happen. I have to be acutely aware of what society deems as masculine and feminine so that I can, affect the way that I'm passing. Most of the way that I pass comes naturally because I exhibit many masculine qualities just in the way that I am. But I do have to be acutely aware of other things that I can't control, like the tone of my voice and the way that I walk. Right now, I'm going through a process to change my body physically to match the way that I feel inside. At the moment, that consists of gender therapy. Pretty soon, I will start taking hormone injections. I will start testosterone. As you take this class with me, you may see that I might go through some changes. My voice may drop or become hoarse. I may grow facial hair. And that might be a little weird for you guys. But I want to take this opportunity to invite you to come along this journey with me. This is my life, but that doesn't mean that you can't see it too. As we go through this class and explore gender, I really hope that we can remain open to each other's ideas and that we will get something really beneficial out of this class. Thank you for listening to my story.